Sit. Sit. Stay. Wait. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Gunner Bushcraft. Got his vest in. Don't have too much time to talk today before I gotta start setting up shelter because it is snowing like crazy and it is getting dark and I don't have a fire going. So yeah, we're gonna start doing that pretty quickly. But got his new vest in, don't have much in his pack yet, so still building that out. I'm gonna be trying doing an A-frame today, and goal is to get him to sleep next to me to keep me warm today, because it's gonna be cold. It's getting down to the teens. Okay, sounds good. Hey guys, so let me show you what I got set up right now. It's kind of a modified A-frame with the DD tarp. Trying this out. Basically what I did is I did every toggle a triangle, and then I left one side long to pull underneath as a ground tarp. I'm really liking the idea of using DD tarps not only as a tent but also as a ground tarp double, especially on this ground. This is actually usually very wet. I don't know if you can see over there. That's all moist area, and this is also moist sometimes in December. Right now it's frozen, so a little concerned without a ground tarp how muddy it might be in the morning when I wake up, and also how much heat I would lose if I got wet. So it is kind of letting a little snow in on that side, but I'm not too worried about that. I don't think it's going to snow much more. This is Tennessee, after all. We don't get much snow, but should be able to fit in there with Gunner, hopefully. Where's Gunner? So I'm using with Gunner a Dogtra 280C. Oh, there he is. Look at that. So he usually comes with my whistle. That's kind of just his, hey, look where I am, boy. Stay nearby me kind of thing. But I'm trying to make it so when I say C-O-M-E, gonna come, that he has to basically sprint to me no matter what he's doing. So if you can't hear me though, also he knows that the sensation of that means. Right, boy? Hey, good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, so we got a few more people out here. Seems like everybody's doing tarp today. No tents. Gotta leave it. Gunner's bothering everybody. He wants treats. Teaching him some knots. Get the fire going. Helping everybody get ready for tonight. So,
yeah.
If you're tying the tarp to the ridge line,
Okay.
you wrap. I'll just do it from the beginning. You want to hold
Yes.
little line attached to the grommet. Hold it over top, and throw the string. Wrap it around 3 times, and then get these nice and tight.
Yeah.
This first loop,
Yes.
we're going to go through all the way.
Yeah.
And the second one, right, this hole, we're grabbing the loop, pinching,
Yes.
and pulling away from the tarp.
Okay.
So what that does is creates a tension knot. Make sure that's nice and tight. So when I pull on this,
Okay.
demo, pinch. If I pinch it,
Oh.
but tight.
戻りに効くんだ。Okay. なるほど。
He's a good boy. He's a good boy, huh? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. What I noticed is he is getting wet because of the snow. So he might make me colder than he'll make me warmer. I think he's okay because his fur sheds water really well. I noticed when I wash him, he's kind of hydrophobic, which is nice. So I'll see how cold he gets. If not, this is kind of a test, so if he gets too cold or I get too cold, I'll run him back home. But I just want to see how he does tonight. It's actually not going to be as cold as I thought, and I have brought a wide sleeping bag, so I can use it like a blanket over both of us, and I'll have my own sleeping bag inside of that. So I think we'll be pretty warm, especially if I can get him to lie right next to me. I think our body heat together would be nice. Who's a good boy? Huh? Who's a good boy? And we'll see how we do tonight. Gunner got very wet. I mean, it's just mostly the top of his back. I'm going to try drying him off before going to sleep. So I'm just cooking this steak really quick. The snow is kind of like half mix of rain, so that's why we're getting real wet. So I'm going to cook this up real quick and just go into the tent. We are here in this tiny tent. It's super tight. I got Gunner with me under this blanket. He's steaming a lot, I think you can see. That's all steam coming off his body. He feels really warm. He's snoring. He's sleeping. I think his stomach doesn't feel so good. He threw up a few times. He seems to be sleeping good. I'm nice and warm, actually. Super warm. His body heat is keeping me nice and toasty. And a little silicone container at my feet is doing amazing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully have a good sleep. So we had a pretty good night last night. Gunner stayed right next to me, kept me nice and warm. He got nice and warm too. He dried off completely inside the sleeping bag, which I thought was pretty amazing. Definitely feel like there wasn't enough space though inside of that tent to properly manage all my stuff, and especially getting in and out is very hard, and I ended up dragging a lot of snow in. This morning, as you can see, we had about 3-4 inches of snow. So everything was pretty wet in the morning, so I just kind of quickly packed up, didn't really make breakfast, and I started heading out. So it was a shorter trip, but good experience sleeping with Gunner. He had a good night. He slept the entire night. Kept it warm too. He loved the sleeping bag, so all in all, that was a good experience. Still gotta kind of work things out. I have this new bag and still trying to figure everything out with Gunner. So, but good sleep, good times, good experience.